Hello everyone, welcome to Full Moon Movies. When Taylor Sheridan expanded the Yellowstone universe, 1883 arrived not just as a prequel, but as a statement. This was not the melodramatic soap opera of the ranch in the modern day. It was the brutal, often tragic foundation of how Dutton family legacy began. The Blu-ray release of 1883 preserves its cinematic scale and offers audiences a chance to relive one of the most ambitious Western dramas of the past decade. The story follows James Dutton, played by Tim McGraw, and Margaret Dutton, played by Faith Hill, as they lead their family across the plains in search of a new home. At the heart of the series is their daughter Elsa, played by Isabel May, whose narration and journey transforms 1883 from a tale of a frontier survival into a poetic meditation on innocence, loss, and destiny. Elsa's arc is perhaps the most powerful in the Yellowstone's franchise, beginning as a wide-eyed dreamer who romanticized the frontier, only to become hardened, scared, and ultimately fated to embody the tragedy of the frontier myth. Sam Elliott as Shea Brennan brings gravitas as Pinkerton agent haunted by grief, guiding the wagon train west while carrying the unbearable pain. Key scenes linger along the credits. Elsa's romance with Annie's cut short by his shocking death, Shea's tender moment by the ocean in the final episode, fulfilling his promise to his late wife, and Elsa's final ride as she accepts her fate, narrating with grace and pain. Now, each sequence is shot with a painterly quality, balancing sweeping vistas of the American West with intimate close-ups that capture raw human emotions. Unlike Yellowstone, where much of the drama revolves around political maneuvering, 1883 grounds its story in physical survival, like hunger, disease, raids, and the unrelenting land itself. Thematically, 1883 is about sacrifice, identity, and the brutal cost of carving out a future. Now, where Yellowstone often feels like a soap opera about maintaining power, 1883 leans into immigrant experience, the conflict between settlers and native tribes, and the fragility of dreams in the face of mortality. Its exploration of Native American displacement and the clash between cultures adds weight, even if at times the perspective feels more romanticized than fully realized. And still, the attempt to weave those parallel histories gives 1883 a richness that broadens the world of the Duttons beyond the Montana ranchland. Cinematography-wise is one of the series' greatest strengths. The sweeping shots of the plains, rivers, the harsh weather captures both the beauty and the danger of the frontier. Each frame feels like it belongs on the big screen, reminding viewers that Sheridan conceived this more than a film than on a TV show. The costuming, set design, and attention to historical details enhance the sense of authenticity, while the score of Brian Tyler and Brenton Vivian layers melancholy over every victory and every loss. Now, critics praised 1883 for its ambition and emotional depth, particularly Isabel May's breakout performance as Elsa. Some found the pacing slower compared to Yellowstone, and others noted that the unrelenting tragedy could feel a bit heavy-handed, but audiences responded strongly, making it one of Paramount's Plus most watched original series and proving that there was an appetite for original stories told with grit and skill. Now, the Blu-ray release is straightforward but satisfying. It offers the full season in crisp HD with DTS HD sound that preserves both the dialogue and the sweeping score. As far as the packaging is concerned, it reflects the series' tone, muted, rugged, and evocative of the Western frontier. The supplemental features include behind-the-scenes and looks at Taylor Sheridan's vision, cast interviews, and production diaries that explore the challenges of shooting on location in harsh conditions. While not overloaded with extras, the release captures the essential for both the collectors and fans who want a physical copy that matches the series' cinematic quality. In conclusion, 1883 stands apart in the Yellowstone universe because it isn't just about land or power. It's about human cost of survival, the fragility of dreams, and the inevitability of loss. Criterion-like in its ambition but packaged for mainstream audiences, the Blu-ray ensures that the dust, sweat, and tears of Dutton's first chapter can be revisited with clarity and performance. More than a prequel, the 1883 is a reminder that every empire begins in blood and sacrifice, and that the past never stays buried. Now, this series is a must-watch.